In 1 minute, can you let's see what you have to say about that?
Okay, thank you very much for having me in this all-important discussion. From my own understanding, when I listened to you talking about quality time, my mind went to the five love language.
Yes.
Which has quality time as one of the five love languages.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
sure.
have words of affirmation, we have physical touch, there is act of service, there is receiving gifts, and then quality time.
Yes.
One of the things I know about the five love language, of which we have quality time as one of it, is that the five love language is the language of love that your spouse understands.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And speaking this language consciously and intentionally with your spouse, it's like an emotional fuel.
Wow.
We have a lot of couple today in marriage who are running on an empty emotional fuel.
Sure.
Wow.
Sure.
So without that emotional fuel, without that emotional lubricant, they find the marriage relationship very, very boring.
Very, very.
Wow. Wow.
So you find some persons identifying your spouse's love language and also speaking it, fuels them emotionally.
Yes.
It makes them. You are not just dealing with, a biological human being in a marriage or a social human being in a marriage.
Yes.
You are dealing with an emotional human being in a marriage. And when you talk about that emotional being, you talk about what that being requires to stay emotionally healthy.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is why you talk about the five love language. Now, talking about quality time, there are some persons, their love language is quality time. It happens both for the man and the woman.
Yes.
You may be giving words of affirmation, may not mean anything to your spouse.
Yes.
Very well.
You may be giving, quality time. Gifts, physical touch, act
Yes,
of
yes,
service,
yes.
and it's not your spouse's language.
It's not the language, yes.
It won't mean you find some person say I bought her everything. I saw the
Yes,
latest car
yes,
I
yes.
bought, and then she's
It's not about the gift.
she's
It's not all
feeling
about the
love.
gift. You understand? It's not all
but
about the
that
gift.
quality time. If quality time is identified to be your spouse's love language, then you must, as a matter of
time
fact,
with her.
intentionally spend that time.
Wow.
It is
Wow.
not actually the quantity of time you spend, but what you do. One thing about quality time is not actually the quantity of time you spend, but what you do within
with
that
the time
Sure,
you have
sure.
with
The
your spouse.
importance of
Oh,
spending
speak it.
time will not be.